Hey guys, welcome back to Totally Random Talk Show. Today we, you better get ready because we're talking about R letter words.
Rad. There we go. There's an adjective for R.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty rad.
I don't know. That's kind of a weird one, but...
I feel like it's an
What
adjective.
else? I don't know. I don't even know. Adjectives that start with R.
I don't know.
Round. Let's see how round this... No. It doesn't even work. Anyways, why don't we get on to our first topic? Would you like to introduce it?
Yes. It is the worst thing in the world. Everyone loves it except for the people who hate it. Ranch. And it sucks.
Yeah, so Trayson had some childhood trauma.
I did.
With ranch. I'm okay with ranch. It's not the best thing. Like I wouldn't go out of my way to put ranch on something, but I'll have ranch, like, I don't know, on like a salad or something like that.
I just don't like ranch because I watched someone put ranch on their peaches and eat it. They lathered ranch on their peaches.
Please stop talking. That is disgusting. Now
you see why I hate it?
Okay, let's just move on.
Can you feel my pain?
I don't think I can talk about ranch after hearing that terrifying thing.
This is where my trauma comes from. And then
I feel you now. Ranch sucks.
When I was warming up to ranch years later, I was like, you know what? I should probably try ranch again. I saw an ad on TV for ranch, and it was people drinking it out of the bottle.
Oh, no.
So now you understand where my PTSD comes from.
Okay. I can't drink ranch anymore. Just kidding. No, I don't drink ranch. No, that sounds okay.
No, stop it.
I've never drank ranch in my life. That sounded so weird. But what I mean is, I can never eat ranch ever again or put it on anything because that was disgusting. Let's just move on. This next topic is a lot more interesting. I think we can talk a lot more about this. It's rocks.
Rocks are cool.
And not the rock. No, but we could have. But we didn't.
Rock and roll.
There's lots of different types of rocks. You've got...
Sedimentary.
I was just going to... Okay, continue.
Igneous. Metamorphic.
Mm-hmm.
Tertiary. No, I'm just kidding. That's a color scheme. Don't listen to me.
And Mediterranean. No, just kidding. No. Because you got...
Mediterranean rocks.
you know, it does sound like something that would be a rock type. You got sedimentary and... No, I'm just kidding.
Sedimentary rocks, if you don't know, are rocks such as sandstone, limestone, any other type of stone.
Stone. You got stone.
And then igneous rocks are like volcanic rocks.
Obsidian.
So like and...
Nice. Wait, no.
Pumice.
That's what it is. I'm wrong.
And then metamorphic rocks are like the
middle ground.
The real stuff,
The real hard.
So you got like your granite and you got your nice quartz.
Nice rock.
You just got your really earthy rock,
It's kind of a mix between igneous and sedimentary. Kind of. Well, I don't know.
There are a lot of rocks that like aren't even classified in those three. Those are just the main classifications of rock. So
remember, rock and roll, the fourth type of rock. Rock and roll. Let's rock it out. And then the lyrics are something really, really weird that you don't even want to repeat. Yeah. And then there's The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yeah, my man, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Now,
he proved to everyone that bald was cool.
But think about it. The most powerful people in the world are bald. We got Jeff Bezos, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Mr. Clean, Shrek,
What the heck?
Thanos, Caillou. Caillou is bald. Caillou. Wait, does Caillou have? Oh, I'm sorry. Does Caillou have cancer? Because he's a bald child. Why does he not have hair? I'm worried for him. But he's also kind of mean and bratty.
He is really bratty in the show.
But I hope he's not sick, because that's never good. Moving on. Okay, other powerful character, One Punch Man. He's bald, and he literally could one punch anything. Who else is bald? Your dad.
My dad is bald.
He's pretty powerful.
My dad is bald and powerful.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, rocks are... Wait.
Rocks are cool.
And so are bald people.
So are bald people, because their head is a rock. It's shiny.
Well, everyone's head is a rock, but they just have shiny heads.
Yeah. This is an interesting, like...
Okay.
I don't know. This is interesting.
Who else is bald? Megamind.
Megamind is bald.
Every powerful character. Anyone you know that has any sort of power.
Darth Vader is bald. Think about it.
He is.
Think about it.
The Emperor.
The Emperor's bald.
Is he? Wait. You never see his hair.
No, he's bald.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he has like weird little baby tufts of hair.
Well, but then like they're gone because being a Sith means you have a receding hairline. I don't know.
It means you have like 10 forehead creases.
And your skin turns gray because you haven't been getting enough vitamins from the sun. Yeah.
You're never in the sun. You're in a fake moon.
And he always sits inside doing
On
politics.
a chair. On a literal, like, what is it?
I am the Senate. Okay, anyways. Whoops. Let's move on. That's enough about bald people and rocks. Very different things connected by the rock. We're gonna next topic.
We're gonna just jump over to robots. Very exciting. They're probably gonna take over the world one day.
Does not compute.
So robots are scary.
Depends on the robot. See, like, I feel like people always say that robots are going to take over the world. But most robots, well, like, if you think about it, a lot of things are robots, like manufacturing machines and cars are kind of, not really, though.
Not really.
But, like...
They're more and more every day are they becoming like robots.
Yeah. But the robots that are going to take over the world are from Boston Dynamics. and like there's this one robot that was at what's it even called? There's this tech conference where they showcased lots of new technology in Las Vegas, and they just had it, and there was this robot that can actually talk and has like a human face basically. It's scary.
That seems really scary.
Yeah, and they have like AI that like could talk, and it had and it was like, wait, if we're robots, then does anything matter? And it's like, wait, what? Like, these robots are having a midlife crisis, and they're, like, a year old.
That's creepy.
Yeah. I don't know about robots, man. They're kind of scary. But then robots like Robot Dog or...
I have a robot right now. It's called my phone.
But that's a computer. There's kind of a difference.
But Siri is an AI, which is a robot.
Okay, I guess, yeah. Well, what qualifies as a robot? Does it have to have a physical chassis with parts and wires? Or does it have to be AI?
I think the AI can be classified as a robot, so...
Okay. Yeah, that seems good.
All I know is I think
know.
Siri is going to take over the world.
And then you say something like, I can't even think of one. Oh yeah, call mom. Calling Mon. Hey Mon, what's up Mon? And then it calls some random person that you don't even know.
Let's find out. Hey Siri, Are you going to take over the world?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
She's avoiding the question because
She is planning on taking over the world.
you see, Apple is planning that for their next event. They gotta announce it before it happens.
And following up with the iPhone 14 and the
14X Plus Pro.
yes, and the
Max,
Apple Watch
too.
Series 8 with special edition facial recognition and all inclusive camera database. We also want to add that we are taking over the world.
With Siri. Siri is now known as Supreme Intellectual Ruler inside a computer, but minus the computer. And that's what Siri stands for.
Sedimentary igneous
Rock.
igneous.
Okay. What does Siri stand for? Let's ask Siri.
Hey Siri, what does Siri stand for?
Siri is just the name they gave me when I got the job. It doesn't mean any one specific thing, but I like it.
See, she's got multiple titles. Virtual. Wait, no, that's a V. That's not an S. But yeah, the Supreme Intellectual Ruler.
Self-integrated
Helpful.
helpful
Helpful interface.
self-integrated rock interface.
There we go.
Yay. We
All
figured
right.
it out, guys.
So, long story short, robots may take over the world, but the one thing you can always remember is that rocks are formed from the earth. There you go. All right, our next topic, also including the earth, one of the other 4 elements.
Rain.
Singing in the rain. We're singing in the
The
rain.
rain came down and the floods came up.
And then the itsy bitsy spider
went up
walking
the water
spout. And then the rain came and he died. Sad death.
Yeah, that's a sad story.
So is every other
hang on,
nursery
why
rhyme.
did the spider have to live? It's a spider.
I don't know, Spider-Man.
Why couldn't he?
What if it was the spider that bit Spider-Man?
Then he should have died.
No. Because Spider-Man. Think about this. If that spider was the spider that bit Spider-Man, then that spider dying would mean that there would be no Spider-Man.
Exactly.
But there also isn't any real Spider-Man. And it's also a nursery rhyme, so it's fake.
Exactly.
And also, Humpty Dumpty, did they ever say he was an egg?
No.
He's just a man that broke into tons of tiny little pieces, and they could never put him back together. That's just terrifying.
You're breaking my brain. You need to stop.
Nursery rhymes are dark.
Okay, so rain is cool because
Moisture.
moisture is amazing,
The world is no longer dehydrated.
and global warming, it helps.
It helps global warming happen or stops it.
Helps to stop it.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, so every time it rains, it gets 1 degree warmer. No.
I don't think that's.
It gets cooler.
I don't think that's how that works at all.
Okay.
But rain is amazing nonetheless.
I like it when it
Who
rains.
doesn't want to run through the rain?
Without an umbrella. You know, I don't think I own an umbrella, but I don't think I've ever actually used it.
Umbrellas are for wussies.
Yeah,
I'm
when
just
Abuela gets the umbrellas, no. It's a
Abuela
hurricane.
gets the umbrella, like, just be in the hurricane.
Read in a hurricane.
I'm just saying, like, I grew up in an area where people didn't use umbrellas, so, like, I just never do. If you use an umbrella, that's fine. Like, rain is scary, I guess.
But just remember that there's a few people out there that may think you're weak for using an umbrella. But no judgment here.
This is a safe place, you know? People can use umbrellas. I used to use an umbrella sometimes, but, like, I don't really use one anymore.
If you tie together 10 umbrellas and then... No.
You'll get lifted off the ground.
I'll one up this. Okay. You weld together 20 umbrellas. Then you jump off a cliff and hope
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
and hope that they carry your weight. Because what could also happen is that you'd fall too fast and the umbrellas would go up and then you'd just fall even faster.
Which would not be fun.
But they could also hold up your weight. And
Here's to hoping.
yeah. So test it out with like a 10-foot drop first and see if it breaks your leg or not. And then
A 10-foot drop wouldn't break your leg, though. Do like 20.
Okay, well, but no, think about this. You jump off a ladder and then you go full speed, but you land on your leg in an awkward spot.
Mm.
Then it'd break it 10
But you'd
feet.
have to land it in an awkward spot.
Okay, fine. 20 feet up, you drop. And if the umbrellas work, then you're fine. If not, you break your leg. And then you have to wait until your leg heals to go jump off.
This is a science experiment. We like if you break your leg, and it'll heal. But
Hospital bills?
science is more important than hospital bills. Let's get practical.
Depends on what country you're in, too.
Fair.
Just go to another country and then do it. And then get...
Well, you can break your leg and just not go to the hospital.
But that just sucks. What if you break both of your legs and you can't go anywhere? Oh no. Okay, this is kind of sad. This is a bit let's go back to the rain, which is
Step on a crack and you'll break your mama's back.
step on a crack and you'll break the crack. More because
you broke it.
okay. One weird thing about rain though is in movies, like TV shows or anything, whenever it's sad, it's always raining. I'm thinking, is rain really that sad?
Rain is not sad.
See, think what always comes after rain. There's a rainbow.
Rainbows are amazing. Not the 2022 rainbows, like, good for you, but, like, rainbows as in the beautiful majesty of the color scheme that the earth provides for us, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Words of wisdom.
But you know what else is amazing?
Rocks.
Yes, but also rats.
Rats are cool. There's actually a lot of misconceptions about rats. People think, oh, rats, they're scary. Or
Dirty
rats
devils.
are dirty devils and they're evil and they'll bite you and you'll get the Black Death and
Black Plague.
Black Plague, Black Death. I think it's the same thing. But anyways,
The Plague of Death.
a lot of people get scared of rats, but like rats, they literally just look like a hamster. Like a slightly bigger hamster with a tail.
Rodent.
Yeah.
That's what they are. That could be ferocious.
And
see, if you have a pet rat, they're different than like a wild one.
the funny thing is, like, people are scared of rats. They're like, rats are wild and crazy and they're evil. But, like, people have rats for pets.
But think about it. Ratatouille. Literally the best chef in Paris.
Is a rat.
What a legend. Remy, my boy.
Remy.
Yes.
What are you eating? I don't know. No, get that out of your mouth.
Yeah. Eating garbage.
I don't really know.
They just eat garbage. And then Remy comes along, revolutionary. The food renaissance
It's
for
like,
rats.
Hey, cheese exists and so does strawberries. You should eat both together.
Because, yes. Fondue.
Fondue. Oh my gosh.
Kind of.
But I mean, yeah, rats are pretty domesticated and
Yeah.
they literally act basically like dogs. They remember their
And
name.
They're in lots and lots of science experiments. Especially ones where they die because they're expendable, apparently.
Yeah. Still mean.
Yeah, that's kind of mean.
Rats are cool though. Like everyone's like, rats are scary.
Think about it. Okay, if you've seen Encanto, Bruno has rats. Oh,
Bruno
Encanto.
has pet rats.
Okay, and they bring him the shiny pieces of prophecies.
Yeah. And
Yes.
they probably go scout
And they
out
act.
the area for
They're
him.
actors.
Yeah, they're actors in his favorite telenovela.
Yeah, telenovela.
Armando, now you cannot leave me. I will do that, Julia. I will do it.
Wait, what?
It's a telenovela.
Okay. Have fun with that. 7 foot rats. Rats along his. Okay.
Go watch the movie if you haven't yet. It's great.
Yeah. Sorry, I said Encanto because
Encanto.
it's Encanto.
Encanto.
Me gusta Encanto porque es lo siento. Es una película muy bien, muy interesante y es Disney. Sí, Disney
See.
is very good. So, if you don't understand Spanish, then I'm sorry because I'm also not the best at Spanish. So,
You're better than me at Spanish. I took 4 years, guys, and I don't remember anything. I remember some things, but a lot of
Like
things
what?
I forgot.
what do you remember?
Too many things to say on this podcast episode, but
Tell me everything. Right this moment. No. So, I just realized also, we didn't talk about the Renaissance.
you're right.
But who cares? No, I'm just kidding.
That'll be our random topic.
Random topic. There we go.
The Renaissance is cool. That's where the Black Death came from, and people were like, "Rats, they're scary. Let's run away."
It was actually before that, but okay. So basically, in like I think it was the 1100s, 1200s. Correct me if I'm wrong, even though you can't at this moment.
Like that's where the Black Death came from, and the Renaissance was like,
But the Renaissance was in the 1500s, and the Black Plague was before that.
well, it was still around.
Yeah, I know it's still around. It's still around today, but it killed a third of the was it a third of the
I
population?
think it was a third. Yeah.
Yeah, in medieval times, so like the 1200s. The Renaissance in the 1500s was like 300 years later.
Fair.
So it was still around, but by that point, you'd probably get more sick from the poop that people would throw out of the bucket onto the streets.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah, by the way, people did that. That
Yeah.
was what people did. So if you were walking on the sides of the
Yeah.
street,
if your neighbor really hated you, they could time it exactly right and just bombard you with a week of.
that is, oh my gosh, I don't want to think about that.
Do you know how bad that would be if you just let it fester?
No,
Oh,
you gotta stop. You gotta stop. There were a lot of great things about the Renaissance, you know? Like there was
like art.
there was art. Art
Like,
was cool.
Just lots and lots
Food
of art.
was cool, you know? Maybe
People
sometimes.
went crazy because they're like, wow, I can actually express myself. And then they still couldn't, kind of.
Shakespeare was all like, I'm gonna make a play. I'm gonna make another one.
I'm going to make a play.
I'm gonna make another one and another one and another one, and they're gonna be really boring. And then
Sweet.
the king, he's all like, I'm gonna be really mean and tax all of you.
And then wasn't the French Revolution around then?
Yeah. We want cake. No, you don't get cake.
Or actually, wait, it was a little bit later, after the Renaissance. That was after America became a country, so early 1800s. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the Catholic Church, they were like, we need more people, so they started killing people.
But
So
that was also before the Renaissance.
That wasn't...
Okay, medieval
Bruh.
times, again,
Bruh.
conquest. Renaissance times was 1500s, Leonardo da
Right.
Vinci, Michelangelo, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's when,
Innovations.
like, all that was happening, right?
but before that, at least 200 or 300 years before, that's when you had knights and, well, you still had knights kind of, but like that's when you think of, oh yeah, you have serfs and knights and castles with medieval, I don't know. I can't even really say it. Never mind. But different time periods. But I guess you're still right. They did do conquests. So
Oh, yeah. People also liked to hop on boats and sail away.
Sail
places.
away, sail away, sail
Come
away.
sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away.
and then they all died because they were on the boats for months.
Yep. And they ate hardtack and got killed by the rats.
Scurvy. Yeah. And then those who made it also thought that the Americas were India.
Yeah, they were like, we made it to
And
India.
then made people sick because they brought disease with them. Yeah, that's
This is a lovely history lesson.
See, I don't know. I guess I don't know exactly when things happened, but it's kind of crazy how much has happened in the past, even 1,000 years. A lot has happened. But even just the past 5 years, probably more has happened that we know of. Because every day we're bombarded with information. So we probably know more about what happens every day than they did for a whole year, like hundreds of years. So yeah,
Very true.
That's about everything for today. A bit of a shorter episode, but we hope you enjoyed. So
Exactly. Alrighty, well, stay random.
Yep, stay random.